So today I'm attempting to make a piano tutorial on Ludovico Einaudi's piece, Questa notte. I'm probably butchering the names, but you know, I don't know any better. If you do, then correct me in the comments below. And yeah, I will play the first sheet so that you have an idea how this approximately sounds like. It sounds something like this. If you want to actually know how it sounds like, just Google this piece and give it a go. Listen to the original. Okay, so and in this tutorial I'm assuming three things. I'm assuming you have a piano, that you have printed out the sheet music, and that you cannot read the sheet music. There we go, moving on. And yeah, what I'll be doing is I'll be showing right hand and left hand separately in moderate and in slow tempo, and then both hands together again moderately and in slow tempo. And whenever I think there's something crucial to add in regards to the sheet music itself, I will also add it. So yeah, again, I don't know what I'm doing, so please tell me what you liked and what you didn't like in the comments, if you would be so kind, so I can improve myself in the future. The most important thing before we go into the notes are two things at the very beginning at the sheet music. It's the key signature and the time signature. Key signature essentially shows in what scale this piece is written, and a scale has many good qualities in memorization and in learning, but the least you can take from it that every C and every F note in this piece will always be played as their sharp counterparts. So instead of hitting the white keys or pressing the white buttons, you will have to press the black ones for the entire piece unless stated otherwise. So, and if you skip this part, you might be ending up playing the piece with wrong notes, and it will not sound like the original, so this is important, these. And just like all, every key like this will always be this. Okay. Important thing number two is the time signature. So here we have 6/8. I don't know how to pronounce that, but basically it means that for each bar, for each measurement, there are 6 beats. Basically a metronome can do this, but in this case I'll be your metronome. I'll be a proxy for your metronome. I will be counting the beat throughout this video, because obviously you can play whatever beat you want, but if you distort the beat too much, also what you're playing will be distorted, and it can be distorted to the point where no one recognizes what you're playing anymore. So it can be a plus, but it can also be a minus. Okay, moving on. The first row with the right hand. There we go. Moderate tempo, and I'm counting the beat. We are starting with a pause, so for the first beat there is no sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see, there are only 2 notes that we have to play, and also this F is sharp because we already established that in the key signature. So very nice, very easy first row. And now in a slower tempo, the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Moving on, left hand. In moderate tempo, and it starts on the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The same in slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Very good. Also, regarding the fingers, I guess you can pick whatever you feel. Whatever's comfortable to you. Just remember that this is definitely not comfortable to play nor to watch. So pick something else. Not this, please. Okay. Another thing in the notes, in the sheet music, is that the left hand has accents. So the first note has to be played louder than the next because it has the little line underneath it. So it's an accent. So it's louder, quieter, louder, quieter, louder, quieter, louder, quieter. You know, it's like there's a second melody in the left hand. And it's crucial that it can be heard through the thing. I'm over exaggerating, but that's essentially what's written. And these little 2 guys means that it's just supposed to be played quietly. There we go. First row together in moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, again in a slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can already tell, in the right hand, for each beat, there are 2 notes, except when there's a pause. So 1 and then 2, 3. So 2 notes for beat. And the first row is repeated once. This line indicates that you have to repeat it once. You play this, then you repeat it, and then we're moving on to the next line. Right hand, moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are some extras coming in. There's a different rhythm with a little dot. It just means that note is a little longer and the next note is a little later than the beat. And here we have another sharp. We'll have to play the G as sharp, but as opposed to the key signature, whenever you see flats or sharps throughout the piece, they're only valid for the entire bar. So this G sharp will also count for this G sharp, but as after the line separating the bars, that rule no longer applies. There we go. Slower tempo, right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Left hand. A little similar than the first row, but there are differences as well. Slow tempo. I mean, moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that was a fast tempo. Okay, slow tempo now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tea is important. Stay hydrated. Okay, together, moderate tempo first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as soon as you know how to play the right and left hand separately, it will make more sense when you put them together, even though when the first couple times you play, there will be a lot of confusion. That's all right. We all go through the same thing. Okay. Third line. Moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here we have another special guest, is this little note. And basically it means that you have to get it in before 4, before the first fourth beat. Okay, slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and left hand. I think it's identical with the... Yeah! Nice observation, me. Woo! Left hand, third line is the same as the second row. So I'm not even gonna do anything about it. Together. Moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've gotten to the 4th row. Yay! The 13th bar. So let's play. Moderate tempo, right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are other extras in this line that we didn't have before. First, we have 2 notes at the same time. And just make sure that you're actually hitting them at the same time, otherwise it will sound off. And another thing, we have a little friend that has a little 3 on top of it. So there are 3 notes with a little 3. And those are triols. I'm not sure how to pronounce them, but essentially it means for one beat, 3 notes. Perfectly spaced so they match the beat. There we go. Slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Left hand, moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I'm playing them separately, and sometimes I'm playing them together. Basically, they're supposed to be held. The first note should be held always in these bars. But you don't have to hold the keys if you're holding your leg on the pedal. So instead of holding, I can just play. The note holds anyway, even if my finger isn't on it. This is why I prefer to play with the pedal, because then I can make the jumps easier and I don't have to strain myself with actually staying on the note. And just take the pedal off at some point. Okay, moderate tempo together. Where am I? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. slower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the last row. Whee! We've gotten so far. Okay, I'm getting way too excited. Right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, in this line we have our little friend that we had on the third row. These little notes, mini notes that you have to play before the beat. So in this case, these little notes are these, whatever fingers you prefer. Let's say these fingers. So when you play 1, 2, 3, 4, so right before 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's slightly annoying, but you can do it. And yeah, we also have our triol and triol friend. We already are familiar with it. And there we go, slower tempo, right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left hand, where are we? Is this the same? No, almost. Okay. Have to play it. Moderate tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, together now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And even though it might be annoying to count to 6 just for one note, stick to it. It's gonna be good for you in the long term. Also, here are some mystical words here, and essentially what it means that at this part you're supposed to widen what you're playing, you know, add some, I don't know. Actually, I never googled what it means, but essentially I believe it means to play slower, almost to put a stop, as if you're really feeling those notes, and then again start and play on a regular tempo. So I'll play it quickly, so it makes so that the slowing down has a bigger impact. Okay, and I will not count because this will distort the counting. So this is just a cherry on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, know, it just adds a wave of good stuff. Okay, but I think I didn't play it in a slower tempo, so I will do it again. So last row on this sheet, also the last one we're learning today, is gonna be played now in slower tempo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! We learned the entire page. Woo! Yeah, but there are many more pages and also some difficult rhythms. So if you're interested, I can also make a tutorial on specific pages, specific bars. As you can see, there are bar counts. Yeah, I could do that because I don't know what it is that you want. This is just me trying a new thing. I would like to make tutorials. It's just that I'm not sure how to make them yet. And yeah, my main goal is not to show off how awesome I am, but it's just to provide a manual which you can follow and then show off how amazing you are. Because, you know, piano is slightly annoying to learn, but when you do, it's very rewarding, I think. And another thing I wanted to mention is, even though I'm playing only once in a small tempo and once in a moderate tempo, that's probably not gonna cut it. Do not worry if even after 20 repetitions you still have no idea what's going on. It's completely natural. It might take you a couple hundred of repetitions. It depends how you practice, whether you're thinking about what sandwich you'll eat later. If you're not thinking about that, but you're thinking about your notes, then you can cut down the practice time a lot if you're really concentrating on what you're doing. You know, and remember that this takes time, because even our habits take 30 days to form, and maybe you don't need 30 days, but for each bar, maybe you need 30 times before your fingers realize what's going on. Because what it is, that you're playing something and the neurons, the muscle neurons in your fingers, send information to your brain where it builds the neuron connections. And the more you're stimulating that specific connection with playing correctly and in correct rhythm, so it's always better to play slower but correctly instead of faster and incorrectly, because every repetition you do will just stimulate the neuron network more and more. So it's very important, very crucial to practice correctly and slowly. I mean, if you can practice it fast and correctly, you know, it's also fine. But yeah, try to avoid mistakes, because you are integrating those mistakes into your brain, where the network of this piece will be generated. So don't do that to yourself. I'm a lazy person, so I'm practicing slow and with correct notes so that I can drastically decrease the time I have to spend on practicing this. Okay, I hope this helped you in any way. Please leave me criticism about, you know, things you liked and things you didn't like, things I could improve. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!